Do you have any children?
Yes, ma'am.
What are their ages?
4, 3, 2, 1, 6 months.
And where are they? Who are they with?
Their mothers.
How many mothers?
3.
All right, that is not Black excellence. The fact that you're here is not Black excellence, unless that's the name of a building, but I'm assuming it's not. So you are not showing Black excellence to your ancestors or to your mother, your grandmother, or anyone. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So don't wear Black excellence if you're not showing it.
Yes.
All right. Shalom. This is Brother Yawanathan about Adawam, coming at you with another lesson through the Spirit and power Yahweh Shema Shai. First and foremost, as always, I want to start by giving all praises and glorifications to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Kakwadash, double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone Well, peace, love, salutations to the whole full elect, throughout the four corners of earth, preaches the word of truth and sincerity. Shalom. All right, and this just further proves that the nigger woman, okay, the end of is our enemy, all right, pursuant to Micah 7:10, which I'm about to get in a minute, all right, because anytime you black bitches, all right, I'm just call it exactly for what it is, man. All right, if you don't like it, hey, you're free to change the channel, man. But you know, I'm very blunt up here, man. So if you can't handle my words, hey, just cut it off, man. But that's why the scriptures say, cry loud, spare not, and lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and shew my people's their transgressions. But anyways, anytime you black bitches get any kind of position from Esau, all right, these high authoritative positions, all right, you take it and you use to oppress Jake too, man. Okay, here it is, and that just goes to show you, man, that Eve is in the bed with the serpent, Esau, all right, the so-called white man, all right. And anytime they get these positions, man, they really show their hate, like especially a position of a so-called judge. You know, they really show their hatred for Jake, and they use it to oppress Jake too, man, just like Esau. Okay, because they are our enemies, man. All right, which you know, black is you know, not a nationality, it's a color. You know, Jake looking simple as hell right here. I'm talking about yes, man, you know. But you know, like I said at camp yesterday, Jake be like, only God can judge me, but they won't tell that to the fucking judge, man. Okay, and they won't tell that to their queens either. You know, the so-called black woman, man. All right, but you know, my thing is, the point I want to make is, you know, he mentioned he had 3 baby mothers, right? And what if the roles were reversed? All right, what if it was a so-called black woman with the same shirt, Black excellence? Would she have told another Eve that in the court? Having about, it's like I'm in a residence, but would she have told another black woman that had about 3, maybe 4, 5, 6 baby daddies that's not black excellence? I guarantee you she wouldn't have made that same statement, man. Okay, she wouldn't have made that smart-ass remark to another Eve, man. Okay, and that just shows you the hypocrisy of these black bitches too, man. Okay, the double standard, man. Because here it is, you know, these single so-called black mothers, man, they work at McDonald's and collect all kind of fucking government aid and checks and shit, and have about 3, 4, 5, 6, probably 10 baby daddies. You know, and they look at that's looked at as being successful, man. That shit is looked at as being successful versus a so-called black man, which there's nothing wrong with him having multiple women, by the way, which that's another topic. Okay, they'll look at that as like this bitch said, it's not black excellence. That's not being successful. See, that's why this place got to be. This is one of the reasons why America got to be destroyed, man. This place is so fucking ass backwards, man. And they use our women as a tool of destruction too, especially Eve, man. And this is just a prime example of that, man. Okay. So again, well, what if it was a so-called black woman? Would she just say the same thing? I can tell you, speaking as a man, she wouldn't have made that smart ass remark, man. You know. Because like I said, a single mother on welfare, black mother in particular, on welfare, and she's so-called making it on her own, right? Talking about she's strong and independent. That's looked as successful. versus a so-called black man. And say a so-called black man does the same thing, work at McDonald's, and he's having two jobs. He'll be looked at as a fucking bomb, man. But let me get the scripture, man. This shit kind of shit pisses you off, man. That's why these women ain't, for the most part, our women are not with us, man. And that's just fucking facts. All right, so this is Micah 7:10. Micah 7:10, it says, "Then she that is mine enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord thy power?" Because a lot of you Israelite women, starting with the black women, don't believe in the Most High, man. You hate the Bible just like the so-called white man. Okay? You hate the Bible because, hey, the Bible predominantly condemns you too. All right? Not as bad, maybe not as bad as Esau, but it does get on you, man. And y'all don't like it, man. Okay? So again, it says, "Then she that is my enemy," talking about our women, right, "shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord thy power? My eyes shall behold her. So now shall she be trodden down as the mire in the street." So when all hell break loose, don't come looking for us, man. Because a lot of you been putting out that energy that you're strong, you're independent, you don't need no man, right? A lot of you been putting that out. And when all hell break loose, that tune is gonna change. Okay, that fucking tone is gonna fucking change, man. Okay, and you're gonna be trodden down like the piece of shit you are, man, in the streets when martial law is implemented, man. Okay, when the teeth of wild beasts are out here devouring you, man. Okay, all right. So don't come looking for us, man. Cause hey, we can't help you. You won't just serve out the judgment of Yahweh Shem Shah. Point blank, period, man. Okay? So y'all are enemies, man. Okay? And look up that word enemy, man. Let's get the definition of the word enemy. Enemy, death. Okay, it says, this is a definition for enemy. It says an enemy is a person, group, or nation that is actively hostile, antagonistic, or opposed to another, often seeking to cause harm or to cause injury, harm, or disruption. Right, and that Esau's been using our women to do that, man. Okay, any type of positions of authority, like a judge, so to speak. Which women, they shouldn't be judges, man. Because they don't have the rational thinking to be a fucking judge. They run off fucking emotions for the most part. Like I said at camp yesterday, a bitch being on her period, all right, just by how she feels, they say she's a judge and she can give you life in prison for a fucking petty ass crime, man. Or you say the so-called wrong thing, she'll just lock your ass up for life, man. Or being a manager at the job, man. Here it is, you've been on time. All right, you constantly on time, but you never been late. And that one time you late, she'll fire you, man. Okay? Let alone women shouldn't be fucking driving either, man. But that's another story too. All right, but hey, especially in the high authoritative positions, women should not be having those positions. They're supposed to be beneath a man. So that's awful for a woman, to pronounce judgment, all right, on a man, man. Okay. Get another scripture, man. Let's get, because that's part of the curses. The scriptures say women should compass a man. All right, let's get that in Jeremiah chapter 31, verse 22. It says, "How long wilt thou go about, O backsliding daughter?" Because we sinned as a nation, okay? We done backslid against Yahweh Shem Shah. And these are one of the things we gotta suffer. We gotta suffer our women, or women in general, being over us. Okay? It says, "How long wilt thou go about, O thou black sliding daughter," talking about the nation of Israel. "For the Lord hath created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man." See that? So that's part of the curses. Women, all right, being over men in high authoritative positions, man. Hey, the scriptures say women should not observe authority over men, man. Okay, but since, like I said, the curses are upon us, all right, that's the case. Women gonna be in positions over men, man. Which men, we're the dominant factor, man. Men are the prize. Men supposed to be the dominant species, so to speak. Okay, and women supposed to be beneath us, man. Women are the weaker vessel, man. Okay, point blank, period, end of discussion. All right. So these women, man, they, especially the black women, are besides themselves because Esau give them that wicked ass liberty, man. Okay, and that's why Jake, a lot of you Jake's lives are fucked up behind women, man. Okay. Here's another scripture I'm about to close out. Go ahead and get Isaiah 29. The Spirit, we brought this out yesterday too. Isaiah 29 and 16. It says, "Surely the turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay." All right, like a man is being demonized for having multiple baby mothers, versus a woman that has multiple baby daddies, and nothing said about that. That's not demonized, man. You know, that's fucking hypocrisy. That's a fucking double standard, man. I'm gonna get that definition again before I close out too, because I did it in another lesson. Okay, so I'm gonna start over. All right, it says, "Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not." And that's primarily what these devils be saying. The Most High ain't make me, I made myself. I'm God. All right, I'm the omnipotent. I'm the superior being, right? Because they got a God complex, man. These devils got a God complex, and they use it in wickedness, man. Right? Because they were created to be the wicked, the so-called white man. Okay, so of course you're gonna use it in wickedness. It says, "For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not, or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he have no understanding." That's what they say in their head, man. Hey, the omnipotent, like I said yesterday at camp, the omnipotent, the Most High doesn't have any understanding. You know, the one that created all things perfect has no understanding. The supreme being doesn't have no understanding. That's a proud individual, man, to say some shit like that, man. Okay, or to even think that. You know, that's why there's faggots and lesbians. That's why there's women ruling over men. Okay? Amongst a bunch of other fucking wickedness, man. Okay? So things are turned upside down. I'm gonna get that word double standard. I'm gonna close out, man. I'm gonna look it up again. Let's get a definition of double standard, because that's exactly what the fuck it is, bro. Yep, still got it in my history, all right? This is the word double standard. It says a double standard is an unfair rule, see, or principle that is applied differently to similar situations. So, like I said, there was a woman right there with a shirt, Black Excellence, which she had made that same smart ass remark like she did to Jake. And like I said, speaking as a man, no, I don't think so. It says typically punishing one person, see, or group, whatever Jake was in the court for. You know, Jake be doing wicked shit, but I don't know what he was in there, but that, you know, that's besides the point. All right, it says again, typically punishing one person or group while permitting greater liberty to another, right? Like you women, okay? Women that be having multiple baby daddies, man, that's not looked down upon today, man. That's not looked down upon in this society today, versus a man that has multiple baby mothers, man. Okay? Oh, he's an animal, man. He's a misogynist and all that bullshit. He's just exuberating himself to being a goddamn man. That's a man can have multiple women. Men like women. A real man loves women, man. And the Lord gave us liberty to have multiple women. As many women as we so please, man. That's biblical. God damn it. All right? And fuck this ass backwards society, man. You women, you gonna fucking die, man. So with that, Lord willing, this is edifying. I'm going to sign off again by saying all praises and glorifications goes to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Kakodash, double honors to the apostles, the Elazar, great minister and well, peace, love, salutations to the hopeful at four corners of earth, preachers word and truth and sincere. Say Shalom, the Kwame Yashala, Shalom.